He was a multi-sport athlete at the Prep. In his senior year, he was the co-captain of Vince O'Connor's Football Terriers and played offensive guard and middle linebacker on the 1964 undefeated championship team. He not only earned All-Star recognition, but also received the Lou Gehrig Award that year. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Romanello. He was on the track and field, basketball, rugby, and football teams at Prep. He was a member of the 1968 All-City football team and continued to play and excel at the game while attending Colgate University. He credits the Prep for instilling in him the desire to give back to society, to the environment, and to his wonderful family of 7 children and 22 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Tubridy. He was involved with football, indoor and outdoor track, and rugby at Prep. As captain and running back for the football team in 1971, he was instrumental in leading the Prep to a CHSFL championship. He led the league in rushing and was selected for the All-CHSFL and All-City teams. He went on to Brown University, where he has also been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Slattery. He was a member of the 1983 St. Francis Prep State Championship football team. He then became an All-Conference and All-American player at the University of Pittsburgh before being drafted in 1990 by the San Diego Chargers. He also played 2 seasons for the New York Jets and went on to become a successful chiropractor and high school football coach in Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Getz. He was a talented and gifted athlete who quickly picked up the game of football and would go on to break all St. Francis Prep's running back records. He rushed for over 2,000 yards in his senior year and was a member of the All-City and All-State teams that year. He was also MVP at the All-Star game, and after many scholarship offers, he chose to continue playing at Hofstra. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Holder. He received All-City and All-State honors in 2005, the year in which legendary coach Vince O'Connor claimed his 300th career win in the CHSAA championship game against St. Peter's. He led New York State with 2,126 rushing yards that year, while adding 33 touchdowns and winning the high school Heisman Trophy. He earned a full scholarship to attend Hofstra University. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Amy. He was on the Prep's championship team in 1958, as well as the team that won the Knights of Columbus tournament in Washington. He continued to excel in basketball at Fairfield University, playing 3 years on the varsity and earning 2 MVP awards, after which he coached the freshman basketball team there for 2 seasons. He is a member of Fairfield's Athletic Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Jenkins. He played basketball all 4 years at Prep. He earned a scholarship to St. Francis College where, as a senior, he finished in the top 20 nationally in scoring and was selected by the Knicks in the 1974 NBA Draft. He was St. Francis College's all-time leading scorer and was inducted into their Hall of Fame. He remains a great ambassador for Franciscan education at the college and the Prep. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis McDermott. He excelled academically and earned 7 varsity letters at Prep. He was a key to the varsity basketball team's appearance in the CHSAA semifinals in 1974. He was also a 4-year starter as a catcher on the baseball team, helping to win 2 Brooklyn championships. He was selected to the Daily News All-Star teams and the Tablet's All-League teams in both baseball and basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Melser. As a sophomore, he helped win the CHSAA JV Queens Basketball Championship. In his senior year, he led the varsity to the CHSAA City semifinals and received all Brooklyn Queens, All-City, and Honorable Mention All-American honors. He went on to St. John's University, where he was a member of the 1985 Final Four team and was twice voted to the Big East All-Academic team. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Sharina. He was a member of the 1992 City Championship basketball team as a junior at Prep. He was named MVP of the playoffs that year and was selected for the All-Queens team. As a senior, he received All-State, All-City, and All-Brooklyn Queens honors. He also won championships playing AAU basketball and earned a full basketball scholarship to Long Island University. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Feely. He earned a total of 9 varsity letters in baseball, football, and basketball, and was named to the first team All-City in baseball and football. He received a full scholarship to play baseball at St. John's University, and in 1966 and 1968, he played in the College World Series, serving as captain of the team in his senior year. He was drafted by the Boston Red Sox. Ladies and gentlemen, Ralph Adonisio. He played football and baseball all 4 years, serving as captain of both teams as a senior and receiving all-city honors playing on both the 1978 City Championship football team and the 1979 CHSAA Championship baseball team. He went on to Bucknell University, where he continued to excel. For the past 18 years, he has served as the head football coach at Mercyhurst College. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Schetzel. In his senior year, he helped win the 1978 City Division title in football. That spring, he was the first baseman when the Terriers would go on to win the 1979 City Baseball Championship. He led the team in batting that season and received first-team All-League honors, as well as the CHSAA Player of the Year award. He continued his baseball career at New York Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony LaMonica. He was a 4-year starter as a pitcher and third baseman. As a member of the 1986 CHSAA City Championship team, he was named the New York City Player of the Year. He also played summer baseball with the Bayside Yankees, where he was named the 1980s Player of the Decade. He earned a baseball scholarship to Seton Hall, where he pitched all 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert McDermott. He was a 4-year starter for the baseball team, and as a member of the 1995 CHSAA City Championship team, he threw a one-hitter and scored the winning run in the final game at Yankee Stadium. Named Most Valuable Player in his sophomore and senior years at Prep, he earned a full athletic scholarship to Duke University and started there all 4 years at first base. Ladies and gentlemen, John Bennick. He won the Indoor Shot Put Championship, was selected as a Daily News All-City running back, and was honored as the rugby team's most valuable back. In 1972, while stationed at the U.S. Army's Fort Bliss, he coached and captained the University of Texas El Paso club to consecutive Southwest Rugby Championships. Upon returning home, he joined fellow Prepster Jimmy Stripe in founding and coaching several champion rugby clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Sloan. He was an Al Powers Student Athlete Award winner in 1959, a 4-minute and 27-miler, and member of the record-setting 4-mile relay team. He also served as captain of Prep's cross-country team and as a member of the Triple Crown CHSAA 1956-1957 track team. He attended the U.S. Military Academy at West Point and was their top miler with a time of 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, George Lippemeyer. He was an all-city running back in 1960 and CHSAA 280-yard sprint champion that spring in track. At the University of South Carolina, he was part of the school record 4x100 relay team. He served 29 years as the track coach at Oak Ridge High School in Orlando, winning 5 state championships. He coached 33 All-Americans and was an assistant track coach for the 1992 U.S. Olympic team. Ladies and gentlemen, John Hemmer. A sprinter, quarter-miler, and high jumper at Prep, he set freshman and sophomore high jump records and earned championship titles, and set school or meet records in the mile relay as a sophomore, junior, and senior. His wins included the mile relay at the U.S. Olympic Development Meet at Madison Square Garden and an individual 440-yard record at the Brooklyn Queens Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Guzman. He excelled in the discus and shot put events. He was also a 3-year football starter at right tackle and played on the Prep's 1972 city championship team. He earned 10 varsity letters and received All-American honors in the shot put. He attended Mississippi State on a scholarship and continued competing long after graduating, winning the Masters shot put gold medal at the 2005 World Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, John Nespoli. He was a multiple record holder in indoor, outdoor, and cross-country events, and after 47 years still holds the cross-country 5K school record of 15 minutes and 36 seconds. He co-captained the fastest Prep cross-country team and won the private school 1-mile run and the Brooklyn Queens 2-mile run titles. He went to Fordham University on a scholarship and then returned to Prep as an assistant track coach from 1979 to 1982. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Phillips. He holds records and titles in cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track, including the fastest time in a 5-mile course and in the 3-mile run. He was named captain in his senior year at Prep and earned first-team All-Star cross-country honors. He continued his outstanding running performance at St. John's University. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Corrigan. He holds multiple records at Prep, including the sophomore 2-minute half-mile. He was a member of the best 5-man time average in cross-country and holds the all-time third fastest individual cross-country record. He also ran the second fastest Prep mile. He went to Iona College on a scholarship and then became the track coach at St. Anthony's High School, winning championships in outdoor and indoor track. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Zovich. He was a prodigious record holder in track and field. As a freshman at Prep in 1980, he established records in the 300, 400, and 880-yard races and the high jump, and he anchored the 1,600-meter record team. He holds varsity records and first-place finishes in the 300 and 600-meter events at the Indoor City Championships. In all, he holds an amazing 14 school records. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Morton.